Whoa. Can I get a hello? I feel like I look like, I don't know. I don't know what I look like, but I like it. Okay, should we start? Should we start? Hello, Jammin. Hopefully, let me know if you have a feeling about the background, if you think it's too much, if it's not enough. I'm just playing around right now, having fun with it. Get witty with it. Get witty with it. So, this video doesn't really have a specific, actually yeah, it does. So there's gonna be a new moon in Taurus tomorrow, I think it starts, and the 15th of May. And then there's like, you can research the high point of the new moon, and then that's like when the energy is the most. And if you want to do spiritual energetic work, you can utilize the energy of the moon to set intentions, to gain clarity, to do anything you want to do, honestly, especially with regards to emotions, because the moon is usually related to emotions, feminine energy, water, fluidity, stuff like that. So for me, I have like I'm a Taurus moon, so, and I also think my Neptune is in Taurus. I know I have at least 2 other planets in Taurus. My dad's a Taurus, his mother is a Taurus, so there's a lot of Taurus energy in me. And then also I want to say that the zodiac signs and stuff is the study of the cosmos and the interpretation of that study, right? And so the planets and the stars and the moon and the sun, and those people that are native to the land that we call America today, they had their own interpretation of the zodiac, usually relating to animals. And Taurus in what we call Native America was the beaver. And I think that's really interesting, and so I just want to put that out there. So for me, Taurian energy, I know also I want to study more zodiac signs within Kemet and ancient Africa. Like, I feel like my deepest roots are in Africa, and our deepest roots, if you look at where the oldest human skeletons have been found, it was in Africa, in East Africa, in the area where ancient Kemet was. So that's really interesting to me. But there's also going to be I feel like there was something else I was going to say. Yeah, the Taurian energy. I'm coming to that. But before that, there's going to be a new moon tomorrow. This thing is, I never used to wear jewelry, and now I'm like, maybe we bring this a little closer. So, new moon in Taurus plus Uranus, which I love that word, Uranus, the planet, is going to also be moving into this sign of Taurus from Aries. It's been in Aries for 7 years, so if you're an Aries sun, usually, or if you have any other Aries traits, we all have all the zodiacs because we are all part of the all, you know. But if you're part of Aries, then you've had a lot of shifts and a lot of like having to adapt to change, and a lot of like fast kind of energy. And now that's going to slow down a little bit, especially for Aries. And for Taurus, we're going to experience more changes. And the Taurian energy, for me, like the effects of these energetic changes, I feel can be seen on me. To be honest, if you look at my earlier videos, I was a little bit more reserved, especially my first couple videos, a little bit more reserved, a little bit more conforming. And then it was like, okay, now let's break out of this. Like, I feel like this is gonna sound so funny, but I feel like I've been hatching out of an egg, and I've had to like use a lot of force and a lot of like extreme kind of energy, or a lot of energy, and now it's calming down a little bit more. I'm feeling more calm within myself, and I'm playing more around with expression, and I don't know, like taking it less serious, having more fun with life in general, and what you can do with it, what you can do with your tools. So if you search up Taurus, you'll usually get determined, stubborn, loyal, independent, and physical. So Aries is the first sign of the zodiac system that we usually use in modern times in the Western world. And then Taurus is the second sign. Aries is fire, Taurus is earth element. And Taurus is also usually said to be the most sensual sign, so most with like feelings, physical feeling and touch and material, food, rules food. We love food, like a bull eating its grass. I've said it before. You ain't gonna disturb no bull having its grass unless it's worth their attention, you feel me? Unless like either they're gonna look at you like da-na-na and then get back to their grass, or they're gonna look at you and charge. But then we also say that usually that Taurus rules, by the way, Taurus is ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love and beauty and femininity. It doesn't have to be femininity, but like womanhood, and there's beauty within men as well. I've called many men beautiful before. Yeah, that's off the point. So with what people usually say, that Taurus rules money and finances. And it's funny because for me, I have been preaching for the past 3 years, not preaching, but talking about a society where we don't have money, where we share our resources, share our passions, our talents, and get back to that exchange and kind of trading situation. Because in my mind, all the resources that we have on the planet are from the planet. Like they're all available to us, but we're all different. You have your passions and I have my passions. And I feel like if we all embody our truest nature and just be who we feel like we want to be true to ourselves from the inside out, then we'll all have different types of people. And then with that diversity, there will become harmony. You feel what I'm saying? Because then we can all help each other. So let's wait on this airplane. Let me get sip some tea. Almond milk in here, chai tea, hot water obviously, cinnamon sticks, chopped ginger, honey, which I would prefer to have maple syrup. It's expensive. Once it becomes available to me, I will invest in that rather than honey. What else do I have in here? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And I love drinking this. I love cinnamon. It's really calming. Oh, and this neem tree leaf. See if I can get it. There it is. Ooh, there it is. There it is. Neem tree leaf is really good for you. It tastes really bitter, so I just have a couple of them in here. But it's really healthy and really good for you. Anywho, yeah, this again, I'm talking about it because Taurus, enjoyment, enjoying the physical experience that is this life, the physical experience of human life on planet Earth. All right, so that's what I'm saying when it comes to the finances. So I can see how Taurus rules finances and how people will associate Taurian energy with finances. For me, it's more about what you choose to do with your resources, what you choose to do with your physical resources, and exchanging that as valuable. And it turned into money for a hot second. I feel like it's gonna change now, Uranus is a planet of change from what I've gotten from it. I'm not a expert by any means. I feel like a baby within this world of spirituality. If you want to call it something, for me it's just the Jammin. That's what it is. It's Jammin. It's the Jammin is enjoying life, is enjoying the journey, having fun with it, get witty with it, get silly with it, get witty with it, get silly with it. Did I say hi, Jammers? I think I did, right? I did. Okay, so that's what I made a massive change. And if you're like, does the planets really have anything to do with us? Like, they're up there, we're down here. For me, everything, like, when you think about it, if you give it time, sit with it, all the small things that have happened, the fact that you decided to put on those shoes instead of going in the closet, spending 5 more minutes finding those other shoes, you went outside and you met someone that you wouldn't have met if you had taken those extra 5 minutes in the house, because you would have lost that bus, you would have missed that train. Everything affects everything on the smaller scales and on the big scales. And for me, before, I think a couple months ago, I thought I was waiting on something big to happen. I was waiting on the big change to come and change my life and take me away with storm and just live happily ever after. Skirt. That's not gonna happen, boo-boo. It might. You might also turn to be 80 years old and be like, where did my life go? Why did this person that I was expecting never show up? The person you're waiting for is you. The big change that you're waiting, I'm talking to me right now, but I'm sharing it with you. I said this in my birthday video as well. When I'm speaking for myself as well as whoever feels like watching the video. Alright, so that's why I'm being direct and honest, and is love, okay? It's open, it's honest, it's truth, is love. The change that we expect to see happens when we start intentionally doing things differently. When you decide to wake up and make your bed. I've never been a person to make my bed. I still don't. Like, I'm gonna show you right now how messy my room is. I'm in the process of cleaning it though, okay? But you see this? Okay, that's not too bad. Woo. This is what my stuff is looking like. I got some crystals out here. Got my notebook. Look at this. I love this so much. Is recognizing the things that you do have control over, the things that you can change, drinking more water a day, smiling more to people outside, one person at a time. And you'll notice the more you put into it, the more you're going to receive from it. And you'll find yourself in this cycle of growth. And sometimes you feel on top of the world some days, and other days you feel like shit. And you're like, what happened? What happened? But it's the cycle of life. It's the journey of life. To get up, there has to be down. There has to be, what creates life is the contrast. It's balance. It's harmony. And I feel like with spirituality is a lot of like, oh, positivity, happy, yeah, life is good, one love. And it is that. At the same time, it's also being true to yourself and recognizing that you're not going to feel good all the time. Some days you're going to feel horrible, and it's okay to express that. It's okay to feel that. Allow everything. It's like being honest with yourself. And again, with the Taurus energy, I feel like there's going to be a lot of like fast movement and then slow movement. And then fast movement and then slow movement. What else do I feel with this Taurus energy? More enjoyment with food, more playfulness with food, more playfulness with veganism and food that is alive and feeling the effects of eating something that is dead and eating something that is alive, and feeling within yourself the difference of how you feel, how your body feels. I've seen some videos where people talk about their bodies as like its own living being, and I think that that's very forward thinking, and it probably sounds crazy. But with everything, it's about being open-minded and taking whatever resonates with you and moving on with that, and whatever doesn't resonate with you, leave it behind. We can't agree on everything, and I feel like that's the beauty of life. I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so I got this book for my birthday. Somebody in here is your birthday. I just turned 22, you guys, and I've been seeing the numbers 222 everywhere. It's crazy. And my mom, like, her birthday gift for me was also 2222, and I'm just like, yo. Okay, so I got this from my aunt and uncle, the Book of Good Thoughts, and I've been wanting a book like this forever, and it has this natural print of leaves, but these types of books are so expensive, and I haven't been working. I'm still waiting on my first YouTube check, legit. My website too is coming out, so I'll be having advertisements there and hopefully earn more money so I can invest more into what I'm doing and stuff. I have so much like inspiration, and with the full moon in Scorpio, there was a lot that came out. Like I made 2 videos where I was just talking for, I split them up, so there's two different ones. And I also had a lot of ideas and plans and ambition to just move, go, and then now I've had more like slowing down time and digesting everything, taking more time to slow down, as I'm saying, and meditate in a way. So what I did is I started writing with this ink pen thing that I got from school that I borrowed and forgot to return. And then I wrote about the new moon in Taurus and Uranus in Taurus. And I'm also going to do a reading about I've been thinking about starting a second YouTube channel that is going to be called Life in Black and White. I changed the name of this to Stay Jammin because that feels more appropriate for where the channel has become, for what the channel has become and where we are with the channel. So yeah, that might happen. If I do, I'll leave a link down below, and I'll probably most likely do a reading on that channel, and then a video is coming here soon about tarot cards, why I like them, what they mean to me, what they are to me, because I know that I have a lot of friends and family watching that it might be new to, and yeah, I just thought it would be nice to make a video. Yeah, okay, whatever. Listen. So I wrote, Taurus is the first sign of the physical, ruled by Venus. And words that I associate with Taurus energy is appreciation, determination, value, gratitude, independence, loyalty, family, nature, beauty, resources, expression, potential. And Uranus energy, revolution, energy, frequency, rapid change, and evolution. Yes, so that's where I'll leave this video for now, and stay jamming. I hope you enjoy the video and welcome the new energies that are coming, because they are beautiful, and we're gonna see a lot of beautiful things happening in the world, I feel. So thank you for watching. Stay jamming, stay loving, stay living.